Know the trick. What did the principal do to get you guys to be so quiet? What's the thing? How do you do it? That's it? He just bribed you with a recess? That's awesome. And pizza. That's great. Hey guys, my name's Matt. I'm from OSU. How many of you guys came to our basketball game last year? Great. How many of you guys remember me from being the guy that asked you guys a bunch of questions? We had a lot of fun, right? Okay, good. I'm glad some of you remember me. If not, I hope you guys are coming back this year. We can do that again. All right, so you guys won the Spirit Award, huh? Yeah! And it's amazing that you guys are this quiet and you were so loud last year at that game. Well, I want to make sure that we get you guys nice and fired up real quick. I brought some friends with me. Girls, would y'all like to come up here to the front? You guys can clap for them. It's okay. All right, I'll let you all introduce yourselves real quick.
Brittany Martin. Riley Swanson.
Proud favorite.
And Leckert.
All right, so these cowgirls wanted to come and thank you all for coming last year, and we wanted to have some fun. So, you guys are so nicely divided. All right, first thing I want to do, you guys learned this last year, I need a volunteer. I need one, maybe two. I need a guy and a girl. How about this guy and that girl in the back, right there. Yeah, you with the red hair. Come on up. Come up here real quick. Come up here. All right. Who are you?
Gunner Hodge.
Gunner, you got a good speed. Listen how loud he was. That's good. Brittany, take note.
Jaden Williams.
And Jaden. Gunner and Jaden. All right. Gunner, come over here to this side. All right, so at OSU games, and you guys know this, we like to spell OSU with our hands, right? Yeah. So I want to make sure we all know what we're doing here. So first, show us how you make an O. Girls, you can participate if you'd like. All right, O's are easy, right? We all got the O. All right, now show me an S. You don't know how to make an S? If you had to guess. Oh? All right, I'm glad you did this, Gunner. This is important. Okay, put your hands back up. That was good. That was good. Put it back up. What letter is this? S. Guys. Is that a Z? It's a Z. It's okay, no. Put that hand down and put your left hand up. Now that's an S. All right, so that's important. If you're gonna make an S, you gotta put your left hand up and your right hand down, because we're not OZU. We're not the zebras. All right, so Gunner's got it now. Jaden, you got it? All right, and then how do you make a U? Boom. And then, since we're the Cowboys, follow with the Cowboys, right? All right, so, normally we do this with Pistol Pete. I'm sorry he couldn't make the trip with us today. His head wouldn't fit my car. So normally Pistol Pete will fire off his pistol, and then we do it. So I'm gonna fire off the pistol myself. I don't have a pistol, don't worry. We're gonna imagine, and then I want you guys to yell it. The OSU Cowboys. And I want to hear you, because you guys won the Spirit Award, and you'd better be proving it, all right? So, pew, pew. I'm kidding. That's not... His gun sounds better than that, right? How does it... Pow! OSU! Cowboys! One more time. Pretty good. That was, hey, thank you for coming up here. Go ahead, you can sit back down. That was pretty good. Give him a hand. Gunner, nice slide into action there. That was pretty good. You guys have a rock wall? Yeah! My elementary school did not have a rock wall. That's too cool. All right, I need two more loud people. I need two loud people. I need one from this side and one from this side. You look loud. Come here. I need a loud mouth from this side. Come back to this side, though. All right. Wow, you got a lot of colors going on today. That's great. Okay, what's your name? Brandon and?
Hallie Hamilton.
All right, Brandon and Hallie. Okay, so one of my favorite things to do at OSU games is our Orange Power Cheer, okay? And that is all based on who can be louder than the other person, right? So what we're gonna do, we'll have this side be orange, and this side's gonna be power. And you guys, it's your job to make sure that your side's getting loud enough, all right? So you're the hype man. You gotta make sure. So what we'll do is this side will yell orange, and then this side will yell power. And then this side's gonna yell orange, and this side's gonna yell power. And then we'll probably, like, this side will yell orange, and then plot twist, this side's gonna yell power. Okay? And I wanna see which side's loudest, and these girls are gonna decide for us. Uh-oh. All right, so you gotta make sure they're getting loud. If you're not loud up here, they won't be loud back. We ready? Same for you. All right, 1, 2, 3. No wonder you guys won. My ears hurt. Your ears like. Okay, I think I know which side, but let's go ahead. What side do you guys think it was? Was it the power? Power, yeah. I don't know. Power. You guys are orange. You did great. You did great. The power. Someone over there. Like my ears ringing. That was really good. Oh, right here, huh? Hey guys, thanks for coming. You guys just sit down. Thank you so much. All right. So we're gonna meet these cowgirls here in just a minute, but first I got another very special guest. Coach Bill Annan wanted to talk to you guys for just a little bit today. Coach, make your way on up here real quick. Give Coach a hand. They are all yours.
Thank you, Matt. And I'd like to echo what Matt just said. You guys last year were unbelievable at our game. And you were so loud, it almost caught my attention more than once when I would look down in that corner like, what's going on? And I think, did you guys have some faces on a stick? Was it Riley's face on a stick? And we laughed so hard and had so much fun. And you guys truly, by far were the winners. So thank you for the excitement you brought and the fun that you brought. And we hope that you had a great time, because we had a good time watching you have fun as well, okay? We're excited to be here. I got to tell you a little story. Alva, Oklahoma has been very, very good to cowgirl basketball. You know, obviously you know Riley from Alva. We have another young lady who's currently a senior at Alva High School who will be coming to Oklahoma State as well. Now, by NCAA rules, I can't just blurt out her name, but most of you might know who she is. If not, Mr. Argo can tell you later. So we're excited. Alva's been very, very good to us in a lot of ways. The drive up here was fun. These three young ladies, Caitlin Lecker, McPherson, Kansas, you know Riley, and obviously Brittany Martin from Syracuse, Utah, two seniors and a junior, have been very, very important to our program and what they've done for cowgirl basketball. We've won a lot of games. We really have. We've been to the NCAA tournament a lot of times. But what I want to talk to you about just very, very briefly today, I think, is more important than that. It's the impact that these young ladies have on me every day. And in turn, they have an impact on our fans and our university. What they try to do every day, and what I encourage you to do every day, is what do you do to make a positive impact on somebody else? Just a friendly hello, grabbing somebody and telling them, hey, you really look good today, opening a door for somebody, letting somebody through ahead of you. You're in the classroom. You're taking care of somebody who's having a bad day. I think it's really, really important that it's our job as individuals, whether I'm in the 4th grade, the 5th grade, the 6th grade, whether I'm 21 years old or whether I'm 19 years old, 20 years old.
21.
I think it's really important that you wake up every day knowing that you can have a positive impact on somebody else today. What can I do to make somebody's day better? I think that's so important. These three illustrate that every single day. They come into my office every day. They always say hi to me in some funny way. Coach Ann, how you doing today? What's going on? If I've had a bad day, they'll sit down and talk to me. If they've had a bad day, sit down and we'll have a talk. But I think it's important that you understand that. Something else that I think is very, very important too is, obviously, they take care of themselves. You know, they're very, very good in the classroom. Are they going to be basketball players their whole lives? No. They could all go on to play basketball after college if they wanted to, but the bottom line is, everyone, they're going to get their degrees. They have very good grades in the classroom. They take care of their studies. It's books before basketball in our program. It's so important that you understand how important education, listening, and understanding what your teachers are trying to tell you every day. It's so important. Whether, again, you're 4th, 5th, 6th at Lincoln, or whether you're at Oklahoma State and you're in an upper level psychology class. It's so important that you understand education is the avenue to a very, very bright future for everybody. So please continue to work hard in the classroom and do your job there. Something else they do a great job of, that Coach Anna could do a lot better, but they really do stay in shape. They work very hard, they take care of their bodies, they watch what they eat, they understand how important that is for their daily routine and the energy they have to bring to the classroom, to their friends, just their normal activities. So I think that's something that at your age, I don't know if you really look at what you're eating every day. Sometimes you do, maybe sometimes you don't. But at the same time, I think health, activity, recreation, I think all those things are really important. But I want to go back to what I said right at the very beginning. I want you to stop and just answer this to yourself. Don't blurt it out. Okay, it's about 11 o'clock on a beautiful Friday in Alva, Oklahoma. What have you done today already that was positive for somebody else? Raise your hand if you've done one thing positive for somebody else today. Real high. Like I said, that's awesome. But what I'm telling you is I think that's a goal that you should have every day when you get out of bed. When you start your morning. I roll out of bed at 5:30 every morning. I need to impact somebody positive, just one person. If I can put a smile on their face or make them feel a little bit better, then I've done something good for that day. Okay? Thank you so much for what you did for us last year. You're more than deserving of a little bit of fun today, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. So thank you so much for having us. Matt, thank you.
So I gotta say real quick, I get to go to a lot of elementary schools and see a lot of kids your all's age. You guys are the most quiet, respectful students I've ever seen. So I don't know where your principal went, but props to you and all your teachers. You guys are awesome. Keep that up. That's fantastic. Good job. All right. So we brought the Cowgirls here, and they're kind of shy sometimes, but we wanted you guys to get to know them a little bit and maybe hear a little bit about what it's like being a college athlete. So, I'm going to start things off with a few questions for them. While they're answering, you guys come with some questions. If you have some good ones, I'll let you raise your hand and we can ask these girls anything you want. Thought I'd start with, being a college athlete is probably a little different lifestyle than most people. What's kind of a typical school day for you guys once the season starts going?
Okay.
You want to take that one?
Okay, our morning. Okay, well, you don't know when season starts.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Season starts
Season's
now.
going. Season's going.
Okay, games are started. We usually get up, around 6, 7 sometimes, maybe 10-ish. Go to class. After that, we have practice. Then we have tutoring after that. We do our homework. We have training table. We all eat as a team. And after that, we go to sleep and wake up and it's all over. Again, we do the same thing every day. So, pretty simple life.
Okay, and then right now, season hasn't quite started yet, but school's going. So how much basketball are you doing right now, and how much school are you doing? Yeah, you got it.
So I answer it like our day right now.
Yeah, go through what you do,
Okay.
other than you went to, Alva today. Yesterday, how'd your day go?
Okay. Well, we just finished preseason workouts this morning. Yeah, that's super exciting. But before season starts or official practice starts, we get up about 5:30 and we work out from 6 to 7:30-ish, a little over. Then you go to class, and then we might play pickup, or we'll have an individual or something with the coaches, and then we go to training table and tutoring, and then we go to sleep, if you want 8 hours, you go to sleep at 8 o'clock. And we get up and do the same thing over again.
All right, so these workouts you all do, I know that you do them and you love every single one of them, right? Because working out's always fun. Sarcastically. What workout is it that you do that you always have to push yourself through because it's the hardest one? Oh, Caitlin's ready.
Okay, so has anybody been to the football stadium before? We have to run all the way up to the top of that and all the way back down, and we'll do that. We got to 12 times one time. So stadiums on Friday mornings is probably one of the toughest things that we have to do. So.
What time in the morning are you doing that?
Oh, at 6 o'clock.
Ugh.
So.
Anyone else want to go run at 6 o'clock in the morning? No. No. These guys do. They totally do. You guys have any other ones that you just hate? Segments. All right. Oh, we got it. Okay, never mind. We're not. All right. Tell you what. Anyone else out here have a question for these cowgirls? We got one back in the back.
Are there times that you don't feel like doing your homework, and how do you fight through that? Because you're tired, you may have been up all night studying for a quiz or a test, you went through the workouts just because you stayed up, you still have to go to the workouts, right? And then when you get home and you're tired, it's something maybe that you're not totally into, but how do you fight through that to get through that homework?
Well, the good thing about playing college sports is that you have to get good grades to play. So if you guys want to play, you're going to have to do things you don't want to do, like your homework. No one likes homework. I know I don't. I'd rather sleep. So you need to do your homework in order to play. So, I mean, that's kind of like, I don't know, that's a bad punishment for me. If I don't do an assignment and I get to sit for an entire game, I don't want to do that. So I have to do my homework. It's just something you have to do, you know?
Are your classes hard?
Okay, well, me personally, I am terrible at math. Took me 3 years to pass algebra. Don't do that. Anyone else, I don't recommend it. But, so math is hard for me, but the other, they're okay. We have tutoring and people that help us like every day. So if we need help, we got it. So.
But the tutor doesn't do it for you. You have to do that.
Oh yeah, we do it ourselves. They just talk us through it, kind of.
3 hours.
Yeah, it's 4 hours sometimes, 5, but they help us though. It's not as hard as you think, but it's hard work.
What made you want to play at OSU?
Ooh, what made you want to play at OSU?
Who's that question for? Anyone?
Yeah, all three of you answer that. I want to hear an answer from all three of you.
Okay, well, when I got here, I think the people were really nice, and we had a lot of fans. I like the color orange. It's one of my favorite colors, and I look pretty cute in orange. So I think the people, and I like the color.
Okay, if I'm giving a complete honest answer, it's because it's only 2 hours away from my mother. But other than that, like how she said, the people, the community at Stillwater, it feels a lot like home, so.
And I'm also going to echo that because when I first came here, I felt a connection with the coaches, and I knew if I felt a connection with them, then I would get along with the teammates that I would have, and it's just a great community, and we have a lot of support.
Cool. All right, who's got, you right here.
What inspired you to play basketball?
What inspired you to play basketball? Anyone got a good answer for that one?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is a funny story. So I played little Y League, like some of you guys might be playing, and my parents encouraged me to play basketball on a traveling team in 2nd grade. I did not want to do it. I was like, I am not doing this, I'm so scared. And then they're like, yo, just try it, you might like it. Went to my first practice, fell in love with it. I've been in love with the game ever since, so.
Very inspired by being forced into it. I like it. That's good. Anyone on this side? All right, we'll go back over here then. Right here.
What's your normal to do after a late game?
After a late game.
After a late game, we get money and we get to go eat. That's what we do.
Much. What's your favorite post-game meal?
Panda.
Panda Express. All right. Back here in the back. What you got, bud? Yeah, you.
Why didn't you go to OU?
Boo!
We know who's in the back of the pizza line now. All right, this guy in his PJs. Did you just roll out of bed? Glad you could make it.
How many games have you won?
How many games have you won? Well, this season hasn't started yet, so they're undefeated. You want to tell them?
That's a great question. So in the last 4 years, we've won 89 games. Gone to the NCAA tournament. Brittany Martin has a chance that she will be the only one to have the chance to do this, but we've gone to the tournament every year that Brittany's been a Cowgirl. That's 3 years. Our goal is to go the 4th year in a row, and that's never happened at Oklahoma State as far as we know. So that's our goal, is to win a lot of games and get back to the NCAA tournament, and that would be absolutely awesome. That's a very good question. Thank you.
Good job. Look at that. You got, all right. Okay, back in the back.
Real quick, talk about if you guys wouldn't mind about after practice and after day and everything like that. When your friends want to have you come over and watch a movie or something like that, but you end up staying in, doing homework, going to bed. How important is that to you guys? Compare it to kind of these guys when their mom and dad say, "Hey, you can't go do this. Stay home, get some rest, do homework, and you're ready for the next day." You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, with that question, okay. So, all of us want to go out and hang out with our friends and go to the movies, but you have to understand, homework's important because we want to play, right? Second, we need sleep if we're going to have to get up and start running and, to give our full 100% every day. So, it's important to get sleep. It's important to listen to your parents because they know what they're talking about. They've been through it. They know exactly what we need to do to, be, what's the word? Be all we can be, okay? So listen to your parents. It's a good. Everyone has to.
Be all that you can be. All right, what you got, bud? Right here.
What is your favorite activity to do in college?
Favorite thing to do in college, other than basketball?
I like when our whole team hangs out because it's just a big party. For real. Or we'll go to the movies, or we'll just have big little, one time we had a big sleepover at their apartment, this little itty bitty apartment, so hanging out with the whole team is pretty fun.
This team's close. They have a lot of fun. All right, you in the orange. What do we do if a game gets canceled? Coach?
If a game gets canceled, then we're going to have to reschedule it, but that's really hard because the Big 12, the conference that we play in, they set up when we play, and TV dictates the time that we play. So if a game gets rescheduled, that affects a lot of people. And what a lot of us don't understand is, besides the coaches and the players, there's a lot of other people that have our support group that also involves the people that run the score table, the people that work with Matt Fletcher, marketing. So that really involves a lot of people. To cancel the game would take a lot, and usually that's because of weather most of the time. But we've been pretty good about not having that happen so far. But if it happens, you got to get together, pick a date that works for both teams, and try to give it a shot at a different date. Hopefully that wouldn't happen.
If one cancels this year, we're blaming you. You brought it up. You brought it up. It's probably your fault. All right. Hey, we got one on the left side.
How fun is playing basketball?
How fun is it playing basketball? Take it, Riley.
It's a lot of fun.
That's it.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. No, it's got there's a bunch of different things that go into it that make it a lot of fun. Like us just getting together and playing, or being around the people that you get to be around. That makes it fun. I don't know, the game of basketball is just fun.
How much time where are we at?
Some of it's here, we're waiting on some more.
Cool, okay. We'll take let's do 3 more questions. Oh man, and now there's so many hands. Oh no. Just do all right, you right here.
Which one of you three is the smartest?
Whoa! Which one's the smartest?
Just take me right out of this one. 3 years for algebra, so you know it's not me.
Rock, paper, scissors for it?
I'm the smartest.
Whoa! All right, Riley Swanson. She's got it. She's the smartest, she says. They're all smart because they're all cowgirls. Yes, sir. Who's the coolest?
Oh, by far, me.
No home court advantage here, huh? All right. Oh, you've already answered your. You right here, little guy right there. Yeah.
How hard do you have to work to compete?
Oh, that's
It's a great question.
That is a great question. Understand, the conference that we play in is the toughest conference in the country. It's the Big 12. When these young ladies say they get up and work out at 6 o'clock, Coach Shannon gets up and watches them work out. I don't work out with them because I couldn't do that. What they do, their normal day, the question that was asked earlier, and they were very nice about what they said. So they're up at 6 o'clock, lifting weights, and we're talking really getting after it. And then they run, okay? Then they grab a quick breakfast. They go to class, okay? They're in class almost the entire day till about 2:30. We practice every day from 3 to 6. They grab dinner. Then they start to study from 7 to at least 10 o'clock or later. Get to bed, get up the next day and do the exact same thing. So they know who they're competing against, and that really inspires them to be, and I'm going to use Brittany's term, be the best you can be, because they all know who they're going up against. And they have individual goals in mind, and they also have team goals in mind of what they want to do. So it takes a lot of hard work, and watching them work out every morning and every day in practice, these young ladies work extremely hard, okay?
All right, 2 more questions. What? Wow, literally, I feel so bad. I wish we. Hey, tell you what. Just remember, if we don't get all these questions answered right now, the girls are gonna be in here in a little bit eating pizza with you, and you can ask them then too. So if I don't get you right now, all right, we didn't get many from this side, so let's go back here. Gray shirt, yeah.
What's it like getting support from other teams or sports coaches?
Wait, what was that?
What's it like getting support from other teams?
What's it like getting support from other teams at OSU? And how do you like supporting the other teams as well?
Okay, well, we get the games for free. That's a start. Okay. Some of the track players come to our games. It's always good to have student fans, you know. They get crazy like you guys. You guys know what that's about. So it's fun to have extra people in the crowd, and I think they do a good job of helping us win games because we need you guys to be loud. We need all the fans for us to be able to win. So.
All right, last question. All right, you helped us out, so you can ask one. Who's the MVP? Nah. All right, I guess Brittany is going to take MVP status. That's pretty easy. All right, so here's what's going on. Tim, principal. Yeah, I didn't
Okay, so a couple of instructions, all right? Now, we're 6th graders. Chloe Durkee, where will the 6th grade be going for pizza? Cafeteria. Okay, so in just a minute, we'll have you line up, okay? You guys did a great job. Let's give these girls and Mr. Fletcher, Coach Lynn,